across. And I'm going to action surge and bonus action fighting spirit. And then take 2 swings at this guy. Do I want to drop one? Oh, that's supposed to be advantage, but I assume 17 hits, right?
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it.
Kimmy?
Oh, lovely. There's more of these fuckers. She's going to cast a firebolt on that guy.
Missed!
Shit. No! Okay. I guess she'll, move a bit. And that'll be it.
Okay, Lillian.
Alright. Lillian will shoot twice at this guy. Whoop, the one down here. And since I bonus action, or I flurry the blows, I have advantage. So it's like basically a line of Lillian shooting at this guy. Oh, shoot. Alright.
Let's see, okay. You can roll for initiative whenever, Gal, for this.
Alright. Shit.
And yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and flurry of blows again. And take 2 more shots. These ones will just be normal, though.
Missed hit.
Alright, yep, and that'll be me.
Alright, these two gonna run down here. This will be all to Leon, right here, right here.
Wait, or never mind. Hold on. Yeah, shield on the first one, and then the second misses. Only the last one would hit.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, come here.
It's gonna have to be that, because otherwise... Because I'm talking to myself. Yeah.
I have to roll 20 different computer. It's immediately better.
Nice.
Okay.
Problem is the mic's really fucked up on that computer, so I have to still speak through this this laptop instead.
Lillian,
Hi, come here.
Yes.
Mori, Shenzu,
Oh dear.
Kemi. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm also going to throw up evasion.
So he shoots
No,
a
that's not bad.
fireball
Oh,
at the back of you guys. So if you pass, you take half of 45, rounded down to 44, so 22. If you don't, then you take the whole 45.
Maury's down.
nice.
No damage
22.
for the nat 20 Eric Coker that used evasion.
Yeah, so I only take 22 then.
Okay.
Wait, if I get it exact, does that count as failing? Or
If you get the exact number,
yes, because
if you get
I
a
can add
17,
on.
it goes to the defense, so you would defend against it. So you take half unless you have like evasion or something, then you take nothing.
Beats it, beats it.
Okay, just making sure.
All right. As Mori goes down, this guy rushes up to Lillian. Ignore the advantage. It's 9, so he misses.
Yep.
Unless
That
a
one-
14 hits you.
At the end of his turn, he takes 4 bleed and makes a Constitution save.
4 bleed. He's coughing through his mask.
Both of those miss.
Okay.
And he fails to save, so he's still bleeding.
And that is everybody, Lord Shinzu.
Who's the fucker that shot the fireball?
The guy to the south.
Him? Okay.
I'm gonna use
Shenzu
my
is going to-
imagination to pretend it was a grenade launcher, though.
Alright, Shenzu's gonna steady aim on the fucker with the machine gun. Oh, the grenade launcher. And take a sharpshooter shot.
You gonna blow a kiss at him?
No. So that is 22 to hit.
Okay, his left arm goes flying off his body as you blast him hardcore, and not in a sexual way.
Good. That'll be it for Shenzu.
Rose gold.
So as a bonus action, she's going to... Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. And use Curse of Atonement on the guy to the south.
Uh-huh.
And then she's going to shoot this guy one time and this guy one time. So the guy up above, 23 for 24 damage.
Alright.
And then the guy to the south,
Uh-huh.
also 23 for 26 damage.
Pew pew pew.
And that'll be it.
All right. Mori.
Death saving throw.
Yeah.
Do you want me to whisper toggle it to you or make it public?
It's up to you.
Let's keep it suspenseful. Why not?
He's
Nice.
dead. Leon.
Oh, God. I rolled a super one. I rolled a negative
think
3. I don't
you-
even know how that happens.
Well, oh well.
Oh god, you're not like dead, right?
Who knows?
Oh
I just
boy.
realized we never specified. Is my mask a bonus? My mask is a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah. I guess I'll. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put a second on my mask, and then just gonna try and finish. And then
Oh, make a d20 roll, Mori, for me.
Oh, just a random d20?
Just a random d20. Just a random d20.
yeah, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade and hit this fucker.
All right.
Ooh.
Plus the thunder. And then I'm also going to.
Thunder!
I think the thunder crits as well.
Does it?
Yeah!
I guess add that to it. And then I'm also going to drop a.
Viagra.
No, but maybe later. Yeah.
I took the ED feat.
My drop
Man.
is
Where's my world? Like, oh yeah. I'm gonna say fucking drop an Eldritch Smite on him too.
Okay. This was for the top one or the bottom one?
The top guy.
Top guy, okay. Alright, he's pretty bloody as you smack his mask off
You
like a
fucking called
bitch.
that?
Hmm?
You fucking took all of that?
Yeah, he takes it not sexually.
Okay.
Give me hardcore. Well,
Be hardcore. I don't like that. Okay. She's gonna see that that Mori has fallen down, and she's just being like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And she's going to rush over there and just be like, "Oh, get the fuck up!" and slap Mori on the face as she casts Cure Wounds on them.
The nice healer has entered the building.
It's my manner. Incredible, Kimmy.
I think when Mori comes to, they're rubbing the side of their face, and as they're like opening their eyes, you see they're just like a normal like hazel blue, and then they blink and they're dark green and glowing again. And rubbing the side of their face, you go, "Thank you very much, rabbit person."
No problem. Also, your eyes are weird. Goodbye. And she just runs back to her spot. And that's my turn.
Alright, Galphabis.
Just enters into a bar, sees whatever the fuck is going on. Has no idea what it is, but he just knows that he must kill, so he will proceed to do that.
Good option.
Now he doesn't know your face, Nikki, and that is a problem. But he will
What do you
attack
look like, by the way? Can you give me a good description? Because I know what your insides look like.
I'll just drop the art. If I can. Ooh.
I think then as you're approaching Mori, as they're probably still prone on the ground, they'll look up and go like, "Oh, it's a new person. Hello, I love your face."
He's like mid swing. I go, "Oh, this is not the one," and then just corrects direction to the other one.
Yeah, Lillian will be like, not this one, other
This
one.
one's new. We need this one.
Fix your aim, metal man!
Okay. And there goes just 2 attacks into that guy.
Alright, those both hit.
Wait, do I have?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, he's there anyway. I need to activate this. Alright, that one is dead. Okay, so only the masked ones. I take it.
Correct!
Yes, please.
Yes.
Alright. And I just keep on trucking. That was mine action. I don't need to move my bonus. Not really. And that'll be the turn.
Lillian!
Alright.
Hmm.
I don't know why, I just realized now I'm also resistant to fire. But it's too late now.
Oops.
You are Tiffany, yeah.
Yeah, I just forgot to take the extra damage off of the 22, but it's fine.
Yes, Satan worshipper.
I'm not. I mean, Satan. He's like my uncle's cousin, so it's like, whatever. Anyway, Lillian's gonna run up to this guy,
They run up to that guy.
and she's just gonna be like, "Oh, y'all are fucked." And she is going to go ahead and do fisticuffs now.
You're gonna fist him.
No, well, in his face.
Yeah. Alright, you fist him. And in a non-sexual way.
And if he's still up, I will do flurry of blows, and I will then do infernal strike, which will add a D8 so twice again,
No.
and add a D8.
Oh no. Alright, he's almost dead. You almost fisted him to death.
If he's almost dead, then is there anything I could do? Ugh, actually, I don't think there is. Dang. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. The squad is gonna see that this is not looking so good for them right now.
Can I see who is casting the fireball?
Yes.
Is it the one next to the tiefling or the one next to the robot?
Both.
I assume we're going to rest after this. I'm going to use my pack spell, so this is going to be cast at the 4th level. I'm going to counterspell whichever one is about to send off that. Let me double check the range first. I haven't played spellcaster in a long time. 60 feet, yeah, so I can get either of them. Whichever one is casting fireball, I'm going to use my reaction to counterspell it.
Okay, here's the first one you're going to counteract.
Oh, I sent that to you, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And what level are you casting that at?
This is the 4th level.
Okay, because this is... If it lets me fucking roll the goddamn thing. Ching ching chong. This is a level 6 fireball.
Figures.
You say they're both casting fireball?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, on the one that's not being counterspelled, Shen's is going to use Echo of the Void.
Which one are you doing?
Do I roll something to take care of a 6th level spell, or is it...
I think you have to roll.
So that would be 10 plus the spell's
7.
level.
Yeah, you need to roll 17.
17 charisma check?
I think so.
That's a 12.
You don't stop that fireball, but Lord Shenzu stops the other one, right?
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17, to keep casting its spell.
Constitution saving throw.
Does it have advantage on that?
No.
Then it fails, and it cannot cast its fireball.
Okay.
The spell is wasted.
Is anyone gonna stop the second one shooting fireball?
My only suggestion is giving a luck point to Mori or something.
Oh yeah, Mori should have an inspiration. Or 3, depending on how much we're getting here.
Ooh, nice. So do I roll that check again?
Everybody do a dexterity saving throw. Unless there's somebody...
There you go.
17!
Oh, you stopped that one.
I think Mori puts both fists in the air in silent celebration when he realizes he did it.
Okay, does anyone stop the last one?
3 fucking fireballs, Jesus Christ!
Level 12.
Well, they're kind of killing themselves because they're all in the circle, so they're going to be dead after this.
HR is going to have something to say.
No one's stopping this one?
Can I stab him? I don't know.
I was about to say, can I tack? I guess, can I tackle?
No, yeah, unless you have like a dispel doo-doo or anything else.
Nah.
Alright, the last one. Make a dexterity saving throw as they all perish and blow themselves up kamikaze style.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
It would have been cool
Evasion.
with 3 fireballs, so they, you guys gotta ruin my fun.
Yeah.
Good job. Give me your foot.
30. Ah.
Yeah.
Into door rolling with advantage. Alright, remember you. Wait, is Anima? No, no one is at 10 feet of me. I say nothing.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, if you failed, you take 40. If you passed, you take half of 40.
I would hope
And
you know what half of 40 is.
Either way,
know.
Maury's out. It's a good thing those other two got stopped, otherwise you'd have a dead warlock after having him for like 20 minutes.
All right. As smoke and fire starts to fill the bar, everyone else is dead. While the hit squad that was sent to kill you at this bar, you hear a car speeding off in the distance.
The hell was that?
That's what
Well,
I
that's
want to know.
fun.
What a lovely first introduction. Kimmy's gonna walk over to Maury and slap him again to cure wounds.
The other cheek this time.
Yes.
Thank you again, rabbit person.
Shenzi's gonna stretch out his wings and just shake them, sending bullets clattering to the floor.
I lived for 2 minutes. And you guys already blew out our new or what?
That was certainly interesting.
It was the idea. And Maury, you'll notice if you as you wake up, maybe that kind of in his profile, like it's kind of there in fucking shit. But Leon has this like kind of mask and looks kind of more like a second face, like attached to him.
How monstrous does the mask look? Is it more like humanoid and like artistic, or does it make you look like a?
It kind of
like,
just fits around his face, like it's like in the art, kind of.
Got you. I think Maury, still smiling, is just kind of looking at it and like taking it in, and then we'll go back to just standing up, reacting as other people are talking around him.
And just kind of take it and swipe and break into pieces away.
With that one. That one's
Hi
new.
there.
I found them one.
I'm new.
Saw
Yeah.
you for 2 minutes and then
Yeah.
you died 2 times. I have
Yeah.
bad prospects of this one.
As do
In my
I.
it has been a while since I've been in a fight, and I'm very sorry about that. But as said, I'm good at doing a bunch of other stuff. If you need help finding the car that just went away, or you need help breaking into things, etc., etc.
Wait, go back.
Giovanni thought it would be fun to saddle us with this.
Hold on. Jinsu.
Oh,
What was that first bit you said, Maury?
It's been a while since I've been in a fight.
No, after that. Finding the car.
Oh yeah, there was a car sound that swerved, I think. It's also been a while since I've been around cars.
Do you have something that could find it? Is what you're saying?
I open my fist, and in a puff, that little closet shows up again. And I'm not sure how many people are familiar with closets, but mine, it's a little bit bigger. It also has like a fin going down like the entirety of its back that looks like it's exactly for swimming in. And Maury will go.
Is that a fish?
It's like a little fiend guy. It's one of the specific warlock familiars. It's like a little fucked up demon guy. It's got like an open mouth with 4 teeth, like little pincers.
Gotcha.
But Maury will go, "This is Duck. Duck is very good at not being noticeable," and then he just goes invisible. And I think, I think probably Kimmy feels like a small weight on the top of your head as Duck just flies up there and settles. As long as Duck is somewhat around, I can see everything that he sees. Stuff like that. I can also make you all invisible if you want to go invisible. I don't have wings, but I can fly. That's something.
I say he's useful.
It's
Oh,
not.
yay.
We'll see about that.
All of these things are irrelevant at the moment. Rose is going to lean down. She's going to search through this one's clothing, see if he's got any
Rose, your
leads as to who may have hired him.
Rose, your hat is kind of a little on fire.
Maury's going to take a step outside and see if he can find any pigeons, rats, whatever like the local animal life is, and see if it can basically have a conversation with it. I have beast speech at will.
Yes, everyone, please do a fire check. Make sure no one's burning alive or won't be. Lily will kind of like take her jacket and then just kind of like flip it real quick, and while the fire on her goes out.
Yeah. And Rose will take her hat off and kind of put the flames out and put it back on and look to Leon. Thank you, child.
Yeah, no problem.
Also, nice job being a little meat shield,
Patting
Shenzi.
his sleeves.
Shut it. He kind of flicks his wings again, and more bullets hit the floor.
What the hell are these things anyway?
I don't know, but let's check.
Shenzi's gonna go over and take a look at one as well.
Yeah, when you guys go look at the bodies, they're mind flayers. They look a little more. If you're used to seeing mind flayers, these look a little more mutated. A little deformed in some ways, like they were corrupted by something.
Weird.
That's a new one.
Can Shenzi roll a wisdom save real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, he's good. Tongue kind of flicks around the edges of his beak, but he doesn't bite.
Keep your teeth in your mouth.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm sure nothing wrong will come of drinking the blood of that one.
Can I catch any
That's-
wildlife out here? Or does Maury not see any little creatures crawling around?
In this city, you don't really see anything at this time.
Alright, they'll come back in then.
Well, I expected this city to be filled to the brim with rats.
You see that they have these bioorganic, biotech weapons, that have, weird, what looks like wasps, self-replicating inside the, guns, that shoot like little bees at people. But when you try to pull the trigger, it doesn't work.
Hey, big guy, you think you could carry one back to the mansion?
Hmm? Sorry, what did you say?
Could you carry one? You think you could carry one back to the mansion?
If I must. And I just put it on top of one of my shoulders. Carry that.
So give it to B. You can probably see if you can get it to talk.
Shenzi's gonna take one of those rifles for later study.
What do they look like underneath the mask?
Deformed, lithids. They look like they've suffered some kind of corruption or mutation of some sort.
Are these the human experiments we were told we weren't supposed to do?
I don't. No, I don't think so, but I mean,
Possibly.
can't. Yeah, I can't rule it out.
Have you never encountered a mind flayer before, child?
Have I ever
Yes,
encountered
I
a mind
have.
flayer before? DM, do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, it's
I know I haven't. What are these things, Rose?
Illithids, mind flayers, eldritch abominations.
Do you think their boss wants to be friends with us?
Not likely.
Doubt it.
These things thrive on eating the brains of sentient beings.
Oh, then the bird should be safe then.
Indeed, he should be.
And probably for the first time since the rest of you have met Rose, you see her crack a very small smile that goes away very quickly after he says that.
Lillian full on chuckles.
Alright, I'll
Where are
give
you? Where are you, motherfucker? I apologize for this, but you do not know Shenzu well enough to make that kind of a quip.
Lillian will, if Shenzu's trying to fly off towards him, she will grab him.
He just pulls the trigger. He just pulls the fucking trigger.
Rose will hit Mori with Void Cloak. So it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay. So you save him from the credit.
I think I'm going down either way, but let's see. Because I don't believe I have anything I could do in a reaction, really. At least not against a gun.
Shin's out here about to just full on kill this person.
Do you have any doubt?
No.
It's at disadvantage, right? Or
Disadvantage.
Yes. So you take the 14 sneak and the 28 cold, and it's not the 15 plus 13, the 26 plus 20.
Well, thankfully that doesn't just one-shot kill Mori, but Mori is down again. Mori sees the shadows appear around them, it's like, oh, and then she's just on the ground again.
Go first, Rick.
And two.
God damn it, bird brain.
Hey, can you stop dying?
Go for one. Okay, that one might have some potential, then that happens. Oh. Well, anyways.
But Phobos, could you carry him to Act 2?
No, Rose is going to move over to Kimmy and say, Kimmy, can you change him, please?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry, Shinzu.
Don't fucking dare! He's already moved his fucking move and he's gone. He's going for the door.
She's grabbing that fucking button, she's hitting it.
There's a window back here, right, that they jump through. He's flying through that as fast as he fucking can.
We'll deal with him later. Let him go off and do whatever. Anyway, let's get back. We need to check out these mind flare things and figure out just whatever the hell else is going on. And you guys go ahead. I still need to stop by the casino and make sure and talk to the people to see what they saw.
You sure you want to go alone right now?
I will go with her.
Who's going where?
I'm going to go to the casino to talk to the employees to see if they saw anything with the girl.
Rose is going to go with her.
Walking down the street, Shenzu will come fluttering down, land next to you, and just walk like nothing happened.
Lillian, if Rose is coming with, Lillian will kind of look at Rose and be like, "Oh, we'll have our own little girls' night."
And then Shenzu appears and ruins it because he's coming too.
I guess I'll carry the mind flare body and the human body.
Yeah. We'll just drop Mori off at the doctor and
Both of them are on. I see. I'll make sure of it.
Bring the mind flare to B to see if he can get it to talk.
Right, mind flare to the doctor and the human to B. Okay, got it.
Right. Yeah.
My God.
Well, I don't think so. I'm finding my words. I'm sorry. will the closet still be corporeal when the warlock is unconscious, or does it vanish when the spellcaster vanishes? I'm pretty sure it vanishes when the spellcaster vanishes, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, nothing for you to be sorry about. It's very funny.
this is Shenzu's MO.
Who's going to the casino?
Me, Rose, and Shenzu.
Yep.
Okay, you go to the casino and you said Shenzhou and who else? I'm sorry.
Rose and Lillian.
Roll a perception check. All
All right.
three. Something's already off. You notice is no one's outside. There's no guards, no bouncers. You walk inside. You just see what looks like just all the employees inside this casino just been murdered. All of them stabbed to death.
Stabbed.
Stabbed to death.
What in the hells?
All with the
Lillian, I
trophies.
thought you hired good security. What the hell?
You see Lillian, her fists are very much clenched because this is obviously bringing back bad memories and irritating and bad memories. And when you look at her, you see her eyes. Her irises are all black, and it's just the golden middle parts of her eyes. As she just kind of stares forward and then walks forward to start investigating. She says nothing.
Shenzo's going to start investigating as well.
As will Rose.
Okay, roll investigation.
Yeah, I'll drop an inspiration on that. Oh, that's not better. She's too angry.
It is quite obvious that this is the work of someone that worked for Kafka, but how and who and where they coming from is kind of hard to understand. You don't really find anything other than the creepy cut smiles of all the victims, no notes left, nothing.
Does any of this seem to fit the modus operandi of anyone in particular? I know Shenzu was looking into like the lieutenants and people like that.
It's hard to say, but not anyone in particular. Whoever's doing this seems obviously they're trying to get at you for most likely Kefka, if they are part of this crew.
I'll look at the other two and I'll say, I'm going to need the assistance of Golphibus for a little while. I believe some interrogations are in order.
Lillian just nods and just says, "Make him suffer." Can I tell if this was all done by one person, or is it like multiple people to be able to kill like all of the employees?
It looks like it's done by multiple people.
Okay.
It's just a kind of like awkward pat on Lillian's shoulder as Shenzu passes by. If he goes to investigate another body.
Rose will begin to make her way back to the mansion to rest and then and explain to Golphibus what she needs his assistance with.
All right.
Lillian will kind of like start to clear out the bodies, and also will eventually also go home.
Shenzu would help with the bodies, but he will make a detour afterwards to go check on Greta. Who I assume is somewhere safe with the Clockwork Dragon.
As the rest of us got back there for can I assume that B knows speak with dead or something like that?
Yeah.
I would request him that he does that with the Mind Flayer body we bring back.
All right. He meets you all into the council room. He brings the decapitated head of the Mind Flayer and places it on the table. He presses his hands upon its temple and it begins to animate again as the tentacles wriggle and move. And he says, "You may ask it any question now."
Right. Who do you work for?
Kafka, you hear in your brain.
Who sent you to kill us?
Kafka, you hear in your brain.
Kefka's dead.
Is Kefka still alive?
No.
Then how did he send you?
Contingency plan.
What the hell does that mean?
Means he set it up before he died. What else does this contingency plan entail?
Everything you love will die, be taken away from you. The casino is just the beginning.
What's next on the list?
Well, let me see something real quick. Hold on. Let me see. He goes, "Go fuck yourself." Yeah, he goes, "Go fuck yourself." In your brain.
Shenzu's tongue just traces the edges of his beak. He looks pissed.
Are you all hiding it?
Nothing left but revenge.
B, I think it's yours to keep if you want it.
He says thank you, and he snaps his fingers, and it decays in quick fashion as he walks out.
Didn't think B to not be interested in mind flayers.
Who knows with that one?
That. Lillian, at least. Sorry about everything, by the way. Again.
You feel Liam is just sitting, just kind of just staring off a little bit. She seems like she's kind of concentrating a little bit.
Alright.
Well, simple enough. Find all of these motherfuckers, kill them.
Agreed. I think we have
Before
to,
they
because
Bullshit.
and I mean, that was just the beginning, and saying that our loved ones and all that potentially in harm's way.
Lucky for me, I don't have any of those.
Made the mistake of the last of we committed with their stupid boss. Let's just rush. Let's just find them as fast as possible, and we just fucking get at them. I kill every single one of them before they can do any damage to us. Well, more than a bar.
I'd have to agree, because, I mean, then that's where innocents are getting involved with fucking with their family and stuff.
Tomorrow, Golphibus and I will go to the prison and begin some interrogations. Find out if any of the prisoners have any relevant information.
Oh, I'll come with you.
Our methods will be a bit more brutal. I hope you're up for that.
Oh, I am.
Very well.
I'll
Huh.
help clean up.
And if I'm not needed elsewhere, then I could help out.
Oh wow.
Who help Shentu?
What? What do you think I'm going to be doing?
And you said you're going to clean up, right?
Yes, as in eat the person you tortured.
I think you two need to stay with Greta, just in case.
I have the clockwork keeping an eye on her already.
And if something happens to Clockwork, and you can't get there in time, just go with Greta, just for the day.
Maybe. What about, Mori? Is the special set of skills be any use?
Is Mori still in the doctor, or have they been here the whole time?
I think we
I don't
came
know, your
back
token's
from
here.
that.
I'd
I think
assume
this
you've been here the whole
special
time, because it would be a rather dick move for us just to abandon you at the hospital and do all this.
Have I been healed up all the way?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, Mori will then go, if you want to take me back to that casino place, if there are any rats, bats, squirrels, cats, etc., I could ask them if they saw the people came in and came out. I can also, if there's a place you want me to keep an eye on, I can put Duck at that place, and Duck can just stay there. As long as we're still, like, on the same plane place, then I can see through him and he can talk to me.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it does sound like a good idea.
I'll just look around the city, look around for any leads I can. Then.
Okay, so who's going to the prison?
Is this the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose is going to the prison.
I'm gonna work.
Lillian is.
Okay, so Rose, Lillian, Golphibus.
I guess Shenzu is just gonna keep an eye on Greta for the day.
Kimmy will help him out with that. And keep him company.
Alright, you are led by Astrum to the new Leaf built prison in the City Watchman place.
Do we know who the two highest ranking members of Kefka's gang are that we have in the prison?
That you have in the prison?
Yeah.
This guy.
And who would be next after him?
This chick.
Okay. Oh, and then just perfectly in rooms right next to each other. That's perfect.
Can they see each other?
No. It's all
And
stone walls.
who is this third guy?
They're all footmen.
Mori will wave Rose over here. I mean, there's another thing I can do, or there are two things I can do, depending on what you want to do. I can make someone, if they're willing to, be pretty dead, but still be pretty good and conscious. If you want to take that route, I can make myself look like people. I'm very good at scaring people. And also, if you wanted to wrap one of them in chains and just kind of let them be for a bit, I can also set those on fire, and they can't really do too much about it.
I will keep that in mind. That may be some of that may come in use. Golphibus, I believe we will start with this one. And she will move into this room.
His name is Roger. And he looks at
Roger.
you with quite disgust as you come in.
As soon as Lillian steps in the room, and this is like I think a 30-foot radius, it'll just be, unless these people are, is he immune to being frightened?
Him, no.
Then he'll feel like basically a burst of necrotic energy, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC, I think it's 16. Yeah, 16. Okay. Sorry, go on.
Roger. My name is Rose. We've come to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
If you answer truthfully, everything will be fine. If at any point any of us believe you are lying, she'll look over to Golphibus. My friend here will harm you. He's very good at it.
Boy,
So, I suggest that you just tell us what you know.
And what do I get if I tell you what I know?
I don't break every single bone in your body.
And
Full
that's,
stop.
and that's it? I get to rot in this cell forever and just not have broken bones? That sounds great.
You have the opportunity to be rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated? How's that going to work?
Once it's been determined that you are no longer a threat to us or the rest of the people of this city, you will be set free. You will be removed from this area and set free.
Set free? Son, I'm already free. Or lady, I'm already free, okay? I see you wearing those clothes right there, and you don't look free to me. You look like you chained up, serving somebody else.
Roger, this is not how the conversation should begin. So first, I will ask you, do you know of Kefka's contingency plan?
Who?
So just kind of look over to go for this. Commence.
And Gophos will... Gophos just grab out one of his arms, just fucking break a finger.
He screams and howls.
Don't tell us you have amnesia now. We know you know who Kefka is.
Yeah, Kefka. He sounds like, he sounds like a good guy. I think I had
Take a
him
second
as...
one.
You break another one?
Yep.
He screams in pain.
Get to the point. No run around. Answer the question.
Supposedly, yeah. He's got a hit squad, set up. He's got somebody running the show right now that I haven't met.
Do you know their name?
He shrugs.
I'm gonna insight check.
Oh.
May, may I offer something, Rose? If you don't trust him. Son of Truth.
Great idea.
In fact,
Anyone?
what's the range of Son of Truth? Because I might cast it in a place where it's gonna hit all three cells at the same time.
That would be optimal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Son of Truth. Well, is it?
Were you going to say something, Maury?
Oh yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, but as after the second scream, Maury, since you guys were looking at the middle guy before, is going to come over here, and is probably going to try to do something. But I didn't want to interrupt the scene, so I just wanted to let the DM know that I was going to do something in the middle of this. I wasn't going to kill him. It's not going to be. I'm not going to do that much of a dick move without permission, at least.
Can see. I can get at least 2 cells with that, I think.
Does it go through walls?
I mean, it's not clear. You create a magical sound that guards against based on a point of your choice within range. When the spell ends, I guess it does. Doesn't specify.
Yeah, it doesn't say if it's like so many, like whatever feet of wood it can't penetrate. So I think it is just that radius.
Here's a question, because it's I guess it is a point that you choose. I wonder if you could center it on yourself and if it would move with you.
Me? I doubt it.
Yeah, I would if you did.
Oh, you say that? Okay. Alright, I'll put it on myself then. Okay. Better, because then we can... Before casting, I'm gonna go. Alright. First roll. You let this happen. And if you don't, I'll break another one. Accept the terms. He did not let it happen. I will break another finger.
I screams and he says, "Fine." What?
I mean, he failed it. He failed it anyway, but I will still break a finger just because
He's resisting.
he tried to resist arrest. Arrest me torture. Alright. The spell is in effect. He can't lie.
Okay, let's try again. Do you know who runs this hit squad of Kefkas?
His name is Klaus.
Klaus?
There's rumors he's the son of Kafka.
Ugh, that bastard has a son.
I don't believe that in any way. Some say he's a clone of Kafka, but I haven't seen him.
Do
Was
you
it-
know the location that this hit squad uses as its home base?
You're gonna have to go deep in the sewers, my friend.
Can you tell me the exact location?
If I tell you the exact location, you gonna get me out of here?
Once you've been rehabilitated.
Sure. Just give me a paper and a pencil and I can draw you a map.
I will produce both of those things.
It takes a little while and draws a very intricate map.
William will ask, was it Klaus who killed all the employees at my casino?
He shrugs. I don't know. I've been here since y'all killed Kefka. I don't know who sent them. I'm assuming it was either him or one of his goons.
Does someone carving smiley faces into bodies and ripping hearts out fit one of their memos?
Yeah.
Who?
All of them. Wow, it's just our marking that we leave on people sometimes.
What can you tell me about Klaus?
I don't know much. Like I said, he's either the son or some kind of clone, or I don't know. I just know he's in charge. But I've never met the man. I'm not that high of ranking.
I'll look to Golphibus and Lillian. Any other questions for this one?
Do you know who their next hit will be?
No. But if you get me on the streets, I can find out.
No, we can find out ourselves.
Or will you?
William will instantly punch him in the face and add the D6, D8 necrotic damage.
You punch him in the face and he spits the blood out, and the necrotic burns his face, and he says, he must have made you real mad.
You're right. He did. And if you're not careful, you're not going to be able to see the daylight. And when you die, I will go to hell and I will torture you more. I have friends down there, you know. And William just gives a fanged smile.
Okay. I believe we're done here. I guess we should set you free.
I don't think we should.
Rose is going to pull out her cane. She's going to tap it onto the ground and it's going to turn into her scythe. She kind of just pulls. Trying to take the head clean off.
All right, so you execute the man in the prison.
Ah, that's what you meant by set free.
I told him we would remove him from here and set him free. He is free to travel to wherever his soul is destined to be. And I'll pick up the head and I'll head out of the cell and move down to the next one.
While they were interrogating that guy, I can play it out if you want me to play it out, but if you want to save time, the long and short, what Mori was going to do is just squat. Duck is invisible, sitting on top of Mori's head. Squat behind the bars. They were just chatting with this guy. They were going to cast Bane, and then they were going to have Duck use his Frighten ability, which is a Wisdom saving throw that changes to a DC of 17 because of my vocation. And then I was just going to attempt to intimidate. Just to kind of nerve wrack him and basically prepare him for the people that Mori's supposed to be helping out.
Yeah, and do your thing, man.
Cool.
Can all those things happen, DM, or would you like me to play it out to see if I'm good enough to make it happen?
Yeah, it says a wisdom.
Say again?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save DC 17. And he has Bane on him, which actually Bane is also a save, I believe. So let me see that first. Bane is it's a charisma saving throw, also 17. Dang it. During this, can I at least try to intimidate him, though?
You can try. Go ahead.
I can certainly try. 25.
All right. He's intimidated.
I think the party then comes out with Mori just staring straight into the cage, their eyes glowing more than usual, and without moving the rest of their body, just his head just snaps in your direction like 90 degrees, and he'll take a step back and go, "Hi there, how'd it go?"
This one was not quite as forthcoming as I would have liked.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm going to say that loud enough to make sure this guy can hear it.
I have learned that the three of us need to just go on a little, do stuff ourselves more often. This is a good group. We do fun stuff.
Glad you're having fun.
Someone
I'm
has
glad
to.
you're having fun too.
I don't care about you.
That's okay.
Not yet. We'll see later.
Yeah, in the walk over, Rose would have turned her scythe back into her cane.
Cut the guy a little slack, Golfibus.
Before I do that, I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna enter the room. I'm gonna look from outside and I'm gonna say, tell him to accept the spell before I enter.
My friend is going to come in here and he has a Zone of Truth cast. We would ask that you please do not resist.
You
Your
walked in
friend
with a decapitated head.
Yeah, with the head. Your friend resisted. And as you can see, the results were not good.
So if I don't resist, what's going to happen?
If you don't resist, you will not end up like your friend.
But if you resist, you're gonna wish you did end up like him.
So are you gonna, set me free afterwards?
That will be discussed.
Yeah, I won't find it as he backs off into a corner.
Right. Come on in.
I will walk in. Does he let the spell go through?
Yep. He looks quite nervous.
He let it pass.
See, the spirit of cooperation. As much as it may freak out Mori, Rose is going to toss the head, kind of underhanded toss the head to Mori.
What does the head look like again? Like the features of this guy?
This guy?
Oh, thank you.
Probably has a broken nose, though, since Lillian punched him.
Mori grabs the head and looks it straight in the face and goes, "Hello there. I'm gonna hold on to you for a second." And will probably like wrap the hair around their wrist a little bit, like you would like wrap a dog leash around your wrist to like have a better hold of it, and just kind of like is hanging onto it, just like it's swinging it back and forth casually.
I love the fact that you're doing exactly what I hoped you would do.
You're welcome.
Lillian will just look back and be like, he might fit in yet.
What can you tell me about Klaus?
Well, I know he's supposed to be created if Kafka ever dies. But I don't know if that was a real thing or not. That was rumors for a long time. But obviously it seems real if you're asking about it.
And what is his purpose?
Finish his legacy or whatever Kafka originally set off to do.
Do you know any of his weaknesses?
His weaknesses. Well, I already know he's not as powerful as Kafka, but weaknesses. I'm not sure. Do you have knowledge on my flavors?
He's a mind flayer.
He's not exactly a mind flayer, but he is an experiment or a creation of something among those abominations.
So something of a hybrid.
You could say that he's an aberration of some sort, but made by uh, those mind flayers that worship Kafka as a god.
These mind flayers, do you know how many there are?
Hundreds.
And do you know where they keep themselves?
Well, the colony's gonna go past going through the sewers, and then you go into the ruins, and then the city of or colony, whatever. I don't know what those squid faces call it.
I'll pull out the map that the previous guy drew for me. Is this accurate?
Yes, accurate. Oh,
Very good.
although you want to take this route, and he kind of redirects it. He says this way is a little more dangerous.
Okay. Are there traps?
No, but there are guards. And whatever else is lurking in those fucking ancient tombs and sewers down there. But we haven't
Now, are
seen
there
them
only
pop up this whole time in Rosaria for a long time. I guess they must have stuck their heads up after Kefka died.
mind flayers, or are there other things?
I'm sure there's many other things. He was trading with a man named Elgar, I believe, from this place called Valoria, and he was just getting all the bodies he could. And we have no clue what he was doing with them. That was one of the worst punishments with us. It's not it's not death. You could incinerate us at any time, but instead, no, you'd be brought down there and you'd never be seen again.
And then again, I'll look to Golphibus and Lillian. Any other relevant questions you can think of?
Mm,
Mm.
already. You devil?
So do you think Cross is the one who had the attack, him and his mind flare buddies on the casino?
I wouldn't doubt.
Mm.
Do you have a list of what might have been his priority targets?
Priority targets, what's that mean?
Those that he would go after immediately after Kefka died.
I'm assuming that's you.
Mm. Yes, I was, apparently. His revenge hit list, basically.
Well, I'm sure that you're the only enemy he wasn't able to defeat. So
How about any final instructions Kefka would have left for him?
that would only be known to them, to Klaus himself, honestly.
Very well. See? Cooperation is good for all. And I'll look to Lillian specifically. Shall we set this one free as well?
William just smiles and says, yes, we should.
Very well. It seems.
He raises his hand real quick.
Yes,
Can I give
Maury.
him? Can I give him a present first?
If you must.
Mm-hmm. And Maury's going to approach and is going to take off the tooth necklace and he's over here. Sorry, take off the tooth necklace and put it on him, and is going to get very close and whisper. Is going to get very close to this guy and whisper, "As long as you have this on you, you'll be safe from them." And then we'll stand back up and smile.
And again, Rose will tap her cane on the floor and turn it into a scythe and bring him the same fate as his
Before you kill him, he says, "I thought you guys said I would be okay. I didn't resist.
your soul will be set free." And then pull.
And he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood the situation. And then they pick the tooth back up and put it over their neck.
I am confused.
Do you want this head back?
You may keep it if you like.
Yeah. I can't do too much with it, but it's nifty.
Don't let it rot.
Oh, I can't do anything to stop that, unfortunately.
B
Then throw
may,
it
be
away.
able, B may be able to help you with that if you are intent on keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before we go, what about the last one?
Can't imagine she can give us any new information, but
I don't believe that she will be able to, but what should her fate be?
William will look at golf at us. What do you think, big guy?
What do you think I would think?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
If you think that letting her go would lend her somewhere, and he'll like palm the tooth. If I put this on someone, I can more or less keep track of them for a long while. Duck can do that too, but I would rather have Duck with me. If you wanted to. Otherwise, by all means, continue doing what you're doing.
Huh.
I'm not sure if letting one of them back out into the wild would be a wise choice.
It definitely wouldn't.
Though the little one does help, it might come in handy. We could, if they do go towards them, have even more certainty that. Although they have tell us where to go, so
I can also send Duck after him if the person that made them go after you. Or are these the people that killed your friends at the casino, or are these different people?
Different people.
Yeah, different.
I got you. Then I say we kill them if you're currently wondering about the casino thing. One thing at a time.
Yeah. The one who apparently killed my people at the casino was this Klaus guy and his goons, is what I'm getting.
Is the Klaus guy human?
No.
Seems to be some kind of mind flayer experiment, maybe some form of hybrid creature.
Maury's
Yeah.
eyebrows raised.
Well, yeah, why not? Might as well have a 3 set. That's what I say. Ask her, maybe, just, I guess, confirmation, and then get this over with.
You are growing to be a fine devil, little one.
Really,
So,
just,
You get to the next cell,
well, thank you.
and
It means a lot.
and you look inside the cell, and this body has been completely mutilated beyond recognition.
Good job, you killed her and you weren't even here yet.
Well,
You are
fuck.
a really impressive group of people.
we almost had a full strike. Someone stole it.
This wasn't us, Maury. Somebody else did this. Maury,
I would have
see
most likely, if I can't run this because I didn't say it earlier, that's totally fine, but I would have most likely had Duck just fluttering around the area that Maury's in while invisible. Did Duck see anything by any chance? If I can't do that because I didn't say so earlier, that's 100% fair.
It would be too late
That's
for
all
him
right.
to see anything now. Yeah.
Maury, see if Duck can fly around and see if he sees anything.
Still invisible, I'm gonna have Duck fly the entirety of this building and probably like really quickly on the outskirts of it. And if he sees anything, every so often, like every 10 seconds ago, I'm gonna pop in telepathically with him just to like, see anything yet? See anything yet? And see if he has anything for me.
You get to hear. Duck gets to hear another dead body.
Then pretty immediately, Maury goes to a trance and goes, another dead body.
You get to hear. It's a dead body with someone wearing all black and a funny looking helmet.
Found a man in a helmet.
One world.
Duck opens his mouth and Maury's voice echoes as they say, and Duck also says, hi there, what is your name?
The man says nothing. He picks up the body a little bit, sitting her up, and then takes his hand to her lips and moves her mouth up and down and says, I won't resist the zone of truth. I promise.
Ah, we have a funny man.
First he steals our kill, and now he's making of us. I think I need to kill that one extra hard. In fact, I'm gonna walk into it. Wait, is the door closed?
There seems to be some kind of force fields. And when you go to, it's like running into a glass door when you walk into it.
Can I get off a quick spell before anything happens?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that this is potentially another interrogation thing, and also Maury not registering this as a human, I'm going to try to cast Charm Monster.
Oh, he's he's inside my Zone of Truth area already, so he will have to make a charisma save.
let's see. Oh, let's see. He is immune to charmed. And let's see. He doesn't fight you on the Zone of Truth.
Huh. I guess he's talkative.
Alright then. Who are you?
He moves the woman's lips again and says, I'm the one that cut smiles in all of your employees.
You see Lillian kind of grit her teeth. Inky, and the inky blackness is starting to come through in the whites of her eyes. As her glamour is starting to fail. Any particular reason why? Is it because of Kefka and his whole revenge hit list?
Maybe. Of course. Yes. You poke the bear. The bear is attacking back. He keeps using the woman like she's a puppet.
Well, I can tell you right now, dear sir, you poked a devil. And I'm going to rain hellfire on you and everyone you know. And even when you're dead, you won't be able to escape my torture.
What is the name of your tiefling again? I'm sorry.
Lillian.
During that, Mori turns to look at Lillian, and their eyes are glistening.
He starts to laugh, and then, as he's laughing, the body floats and then starts to go into the forest field as it starts to crush up and flatten as blood sprays everywhere. And then he disappears.
So good news, we found him.
Bad news, he's gone.
He also can't be charmed, so probably can't be frightened. But that's okay.
But you see in blood on the floor come down.
Oh, we have an objective.
And we have an invitation.
Should we tell the others?
Absolutely.
Indeed.
To show them how good guests we are.
Alright. Astrom's a little upset. He's like, you killed everybody, all the prisoners for no reason.
Oh, there's a perfectly good reason.
Felt like it, that was the reason. I guess they didn't have any more information of use. That's true, but mostly the first one.
Okay, then I'm assuming everyone goes back to meet at the manor again.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Probably.
Going to the manor.
So we found a man with a mask. He was very fun. He could not be charmed and used the woman as a puppet. How was your day?
We had a lot of fun.
Could someone provide actual context?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
A man with a mask? Why are they coming for Leon's brand?
You have a bride? That's such a coinkydink. I have a groom.
I believe she said brand.
Oh. That's alright too.
Could marry his mask.
Yeah, I'll go over the information that we were able to glean. We were quite successful in our interrogations. The leader of this group is known as Klaus. He is some kind of experiment that was to be awakened when Kefka was slain. He is
So that
the
means,
best.
I guess that means the mind flayer was lying.
The best that I can put together is he's some kind of mind flayer-esque hybrid type creature. That is not confirmed. But there are hundreds down in their hideout. Hundreds of mind flayers from what the prisoners said. One of them was gracious enough to draw us a map. And another was able to give us the safest route they knew of on that map. Then we encountered this man in the mask who puppeted who had slain some of the other prisoners and then puppeted one of the dead prisoners. I don't know if my guess is it was some grim performance. Unfortunately, we were unable to apprehend before they disappeared. But he did leave us with an invitation to come down. My guess is come down to their lair. So when we do attempt to remove them from the equation, there will be resistance.
Oh, we're expected to just walk into a nest of a couple hundred mind flayers.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
We have done worse.
Can I do a history check to just kind of recall the information I would know about mind flayers?
Yeah, anything in particular?
Just the general information. I get advantage because they are fucking eldritch abominations. So a 21 to recall. You know, like stuff like the basic like resistances, vulnerabilities, stuff like that.
I do also agree that running in with 100 mind flayers would be a bad idea, especially since, well, I don't know much about them. But we do need to find a way to get rid of them.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And,
With that, you learn I'm sorry. Yeah, it's their your weaknesses is physical illness. The main thing is if you kill the elder brain or whatever's in charge, a lot of their unity goes out the door. Um, yeah, I can send you a more comprehensive list. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I was just gonna say that our only expert right now here is Rose.
These are the types of creatures that I was trained, that I've trained myself to hunt.
Are these the people that we fought in the bar with the fireballs?
Yes.
Hmm.
Shenzu, you're handed a package from the little elf boy.
Shenzi will take it and kind of give him a suspicious look. What's this?
He says it's mail. Haven't you ever seen mail?
Hey, that's concerning.
Shenzu will summon his mage hand, carry the package, like over here, and then open it using the mage hand.
Okay, you open it over here, and then the kid looks confused with an upset face.
Well, it's not a bomb.
Hmm. Yes, that's good. What is it?
It looks like a hollow recorder.
Oh,
Ah,
what?
a what?
He takes it out of the box. It's like a little crystal. It's a
The
recorded
mage hand.
message on here.
The mage hand will just kind of snatch it out of his hand and bring it back to Shenzu.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Wait, so there are hollow recorders but no video cameras?
It's
He'll play
magic.
it.
Gotta explain shit.
So there's no magical video cameras? He'll play the message.
You see a staticky hologram of Greta tied to a chair, and
What?
with
We were watching her all day.
and behind
Continue.
her
Yeah.
is the same man that they saw earlier. And then it cuts out.
What the fuck?
Shenzu's face is just completely blank.
You hear what sounds like claws scratching against wood as Lillian is absolutely ruining the chair that she's sitting in.
DM, can I roll a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you'll have to decide the DC on what's about to happen.
Honestly, you could say you do it with disadvantage because
Can I do it with disadvantage, DM?
Sure. When you call Greta over because you think you've been watching her all day, and you're sure that it's her, and she gives you a hug as she runs through the doors through your arms. I'm gonna pretend this boy is Greta for a second because I don't have a token. And she gives you a hug. She says, "I wasn't kidnapped."
Lillian wants to either do an insight or perception check to make sure that is Greta.
Okay.
Shenzi will do the same as he just turns his head and stares down at her.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Kimmy's
Okay.
nearby. She also would like to.
Oh shoot, that was the wrong thing. That was persuasion.
How's a 29?
You realize it's a Tom Hanks.
What?
Though you realize that it's a doppelganger.
Ooh.
Is she still hugging Shenzu?
Yeah. She's still in her form, but you realize that it's a doppelganger that you've been watching this whole time.
Shenzu's hand kind of goes out. Very
Did my spell
gently.
pick up anything on it? Also?
Yeah, you realize it's a doppelganger.
Okay.
Or
I wasn't sure if they show up as anything on there actually, but
they are yeah, they'll show up as a fiend.
oh, did they? Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, Shenzu's hand kind of goes down, like very gently cups the side of her face. And he casts Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Dun 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 dun.
I can find it on my giant list of duplicated bullshit.
You miss. You miss.
Yes.
You miss.
Isn't it a touch spell?
You see Greta's skin turn blue all of a sudden as her voice changes, and then she starts to melt and die into the carpet from the necrotic damage.
Can I roll another wisdom saving throw at disadvantage?
Okay, Dad.
There we go.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking just ravage this body with all your.
Oh no, Mirth of the Far Realm. He starts
Oh.
laughing.
Oh.
What's
Lillian
happening
will
to
just
the big bird? Or little bird?
He is uncontrollably laughing.
He's going insane. Lillian will ignore Shenzu and just look at Kimmy and just say, "Where was the last time you saw her?"
Well, you were with her all this entire time. I don't know.
Do you think the clockwork can sniff her out? Because clearly something happened between the time y'all left her and by the time that the clockwork came back in, or by the time y'all visit her again.
Leon just gets up and goes to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't before. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Come on. And yeah, Lillian, her glamor's completely broken, so you see, like, yeah, her eyes are black, gold, and she even has, like, a very long tail that normally is hidden.
Are you all coming?
And she's like, come on.
I go with you.
Kimmy, we're going to see if the clockwork can sniff her out.
Okay.
Mori's following right behind Lillian.
Shenzu is also following, still laughing.
Mori, you're going to see if...
Hold on, this is a kitchen.
Oh, whoops. I think it's actually at the door this way.
I don't know which.
Other way.
Can't see anything though.
All of us troop into the kitchen.
Yeah, Lillian says, Maury, you can see if Duck can find her too. We're looking for a small drow girl. How old is she? I think she's like, what, 8, right? 8, 9?
I'm going to have Duck do the same thing I said earlier, which is Duck is going to do a whole scan of the entire building that we're in, including, if he can, like squeeze into little nooks and crannies to get into secret rooms when he finds them. Where'd Maury go? There they are. And then I'm going to go into a trance every couple of seconds. Not couple of seconds, but like every 30 seconds or so, just like check in with Duck to see if Duck's found anything.
Did the room in the recording look familiar at all? Also, DM, if you are saying anything, we cannot hear you.
The room. You can assume. You can assume that it's in the sewers somewhere. I mean, who's flying around?
Maury's familiar Duck is doing a full like scan, and I think Duck might also have an increased speed, but he's doing basically in every like little nook and cranny of the building that we're in. He can get into. He's going to try to, and Maury's checking in telepathically every so often in case Duck comes across anything interesting. But specifically because Lillian Ass is looking for the 8-year-old drow girl.
Okay.
Yeah, his flying speed has been increased to 40.
If you're all flying around or looking on by foot, either do an investigation, a perception.
Shen's is going to do something very different. He needs to go get to clockwork and do something.
Okay, you go get the clockwork.
He's going to cast this on the clockwork.
Okay, you cast that on clockwork.
You're echoing,
Yep.
by the way.
I am.
Sometimes it's like on and off. Maybe it's just me.
What are you asking your clockwork?
Basically, when was the last time it saw Greta before we came in to watch her? Did it notice anyone strange around the base? Anyone acting bizarrely?
I don't know if this works, because technically he's not an inanimate object.
What is he?
He's a construct.
Wouldn't that be an inanimate object?
Like a rock or like a sign?
Well, if it doesn't work on the clockwork, he'll like cast it on a chair or a potted plant
But
or
I mean,
something inanimate.
I just assumed clockwork could talk, and if you ask him that, he would just say that he thought he was with her all day with you. All the three had say, but they were all fooled by the doppelganger.
Well, if he can talk, I'm down with that.
Yeah, you roleplayed him talking before, DM, when you answered the
Did?
text. Yes.
Oh,
The texting dragon.
I forgot about that.
I assumed that the constructs talked. Yeah.
Every construct I've run into hasn't been able to, except like Warforged. But hell yeah, if he can talk,
Yeah.
fuck yes.
I mean, Clockwork is advanced, so he's a special, multi-headed dragon.
All right, I'll give myself.
Or
that
he's
spell.
gonna try to pet one of the heads if he can.
Yeah, he was fooled by the doppelganger as well, so he's
Not what
as
Shenzu asked if there was any time that Clockwork was separated from Greta. And if so, when was that? Before we came in to watch her.
maybe like an hour he was separated from her. She said she had to use the bathroom, take a shower.
Wonderful. And when was this exactly?
I guess before whenever you guys decided to watch her.
Go see if you can find her.
And he
And he'll
flies.
Yep, he'll send Clockwork off to scout.
Okay, with the investigation, you are finding more bodies that are associated with you. Newly recruited people, people that works in your meth lab, all along this trail of trying to find this young girl. But with enough scouting and torturing, I mean, all the answers point to the sewers.
Then to the sewers we go. Or at least Shenzu's going with his dragon.
Oh yeah, Kimmy's going.
Are you bringing the squad, or is it just you guys? Are you?
Shenzu's going with or without the squad?
I think everybody would be going.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying in more terms of, are you bringing like the gang, like an army, or is it just?
Oh yeah, everyone can go.
Oh yeah.
Full force?
Does B have a zombies on set already?
You can have B bring some zombies.
Well, B
It's
brings
like-
some zombies and maybe half the rest of the gang. Leave
Yeah, I mean-
leave the other half on the surface to make sure things don't get fucked up.
Yeah, too out of hand.
Okay, as you all amass the gangs and the armies, getting ready with loading up lock and stock with the guns, the knives, the swords, the zombies, you all go down to what seems to maybe be a trap set by Klaus, wanting you guys to come down and meet him down in the doo-doo waters. And we will find out what happens next week.
Oh, showed up at the right time then. Woo!
Y'all are lunch thieves.